Abraham's life is often remembered through the stories of Sarah, Isaac, and Ishmael. But the Bible contains another chapter of his life, one that unfolded after Sarah's death. This is the story of Keturah, Abraham's second wife. Though mentioned briefly in Scripture, her life and legacy resonate deeply, revealing God's continuous plan through the patriarch and beyond. Today, we uncover the life of Keturah, a mother of nations and a significant figure in Abraham's later years. After Sarah's death, Abraham, now advanced in years, chose to marry Keturah. While the Bible does not explicitly reveal her lineage or background, some traditions suggest she was a woman of noble character. Jewish interpretations even propose that Keturah may have been Hagar, reconciled with Abraham in his later life, although this view is debated. Their union is significant. At a time when Abraham could have withdrawn from family life, he instead embraced a new beginning with Keturah. Together, they had 6 sons: Zimran, Jokshan, Medan, Midian, Ishbak, and Shuah. These sons became the forebears of tribes and nations that extended Abraham's legacy across the ancient Near East. Each of Keturah's sons played a role in fulfilling God's promise that Abraham would be the father of many nations. Though they were not part of the covenant line established through Isaac, they were still blessed through Abraham and made significant contributions to history. Zimran. While little is known about Zimran, some traditions connect his descendants to tribes living along the Red Sea, engaging in trade and maritime activity. Jokshan. Jokshan fathered Sheba and Dedan, names associated with regions and peoples known for their wealth in spices, gold, and trade. Sheba, in particular, evokes the famed Queen of Sheba, though her exact connection remains debated. Medan and Ishbak. These sons likely became progenitors of nomadic tribes that spread across the Arabian Peninsula. Midian. The most well-known of Keturah's sons, Midian's descendants, the Midianites, appear frequently in Scripture. They were a prominent nomadic group, involved in trade and known for their interactions with Israel, both as allies and adversaries. Notably, Moses would later marry Zipporah, a Midianite woman, linking Keturah's lineage to the story of the Exodus. Shuah. His name is associated with tribes near the Euphrates River, further extending Abraham's influence into Mesopotamia. These sons and their descendants became founders of nations, spreading Abraham's lineage across vast regions. They exemplify the far-reaching fulfillment of God's promise to make Abraham the father of many nations. Keturah's role in Abraham's later life extended beyond bearing children. She likely brought comfort and companionship to Abraham in his old age, continuing his legacy after Sarah's death. Though the Bible does not detail their relationship, her position as a wife, distinct from a concubine, highlights her importance. Her presence also marks a transition in Abraham's story. With Keturah, Abraham's life expanded once more, showing that even in advanced years, God's blessings and plans for him were not yet complete. Keturah became the vessel through which God's promises to Abraham extended into new territories and peoples. While Abraham loved all his children, Isaac held a unique place as the child of the covenant. To ensure that Isaac's inheritance and role in God's plan remained unchallenged, Abraham gave all his possessions to Isaac, while providing gifts to Keturah's sons and sending them eastward. This separation was not a rejection, but a strategic move to fulfill God's covenant through Isaac, while allowing Keturah's sons to establish their own legacies. By sending them eastward, Abraham expanded his influence, ensuring that his descendants would grow and thrive across many regions. Though the Bible provides few details about Keturah's later life, her impact is undeniable. Through her, Abraham became the progenitor of even more nations, fulfilling God's promise in ways that extended beyond the covenant line. Her sons and their descendants contributed to the rich tapestry of the ancient Near East, shaping trade, culture, and history. Keturah's story reminds us that every role in God's plan matters, even if it seems secondary or overlooked. Her quiet yet vital contribution exemplifies how God works through people and situations to bring about his purposes. Her story reminds us of the far-reaching impact of faithfulness and the importance of each person in God's plan.
For more Bible content, remember to subscribe, like and turn on your notification bell.